So I wanted to look at Matthew 28:18. It says that then Jesus came to them and said, all authority or all power in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Let's stop there. That one word, given, it says a lot. When something is given, it means someone else gave it, or there's a giver. Jesus didn't say, all authority is mine. Jesus didn't say, all authority belongs to me. He said, it was given to me. So naturally, right? Who gave it to him? Well, the answer is clear through the scriptures. It was the Father, his Father. John 5:19 says that the Son of Man, Jesus says, the Son of Man can do nothing by himself. He can do only what he sees his Father doing. This means everything Jesus said, everything Jesus did, and even the power he used came from the Father above. The Father gave it. And Jesus used it in the right way, with obedience and with love. John 12:49 and 50. He says again, I do not speak on my own, but the Father who sent me commanded me what to say and how to say it. Right? Even his words were given to him. That can be powerful if you look at it from the right perspective. Because it shows that the real authority doesn't come from, pride. It comes from trust and submission. Think about that for a moment. If Jesus, being the Son of God, lived his life in full dependence of his Father, what does that say about us? Or what should it say about us? Do we live as if everything we have, our life, our breath, our talents, has been given also? Or do we live like we earned it ourselves? See, Jesus had all power in heaven and earth. But he didn't use that power to lift himself up. He used it to lift others. He healed the sick. He forgave sins. He served the poor. He washed the feet of his followers. Let's be realistic. And there ain't too many of us washing someone else's feet unless it's their spouse or your child. Let alone some stinky grown man. But this is our king, a loving king. And he had the authority, You understand? On earth. That's what the authority given by God should look like, though. It's used to serve, not to rule in a negative way over others. In John 13, chapter 13, 3 verse through 5, 3 through 5, right before he washed his disciples' feet, it says, Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power and that he had come from God and was returning to God. Right? And what did he do with that power? What did he do with that moment? Well, he knelt down and washed his followers' feet. He showed that the true greatness is in humility. The world teaches that authority is about control, about being first. On the contrast, on the other side, God's kingdom teaches something different. Matthew 23:11 through 12 speaks, "The greatest among you will be your servant. For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted." That's the same pattern we see in Jesus, right? He received everything from his Father and gave everything back. He also had free will. He decided to use it and give it back to the Father. Now, let's look at one more verse, 1 Corinthians 15. Very important. Chapter 15, verse 27 through 28. It says, "For God has put everything under his feet," right? The Son himself will be made subject to him, who put everything under him, so that God may be all in all. In short, I shortened it. The one who subjected all things to the Son is not in subjection to the Son. And the Son, Jesus, recognized this, that Yah, his Father, was the one who gave him these things. So in the end, he will subject himself. The Son will subject himself to the one who subjected all things to him. So even in the end, Jesus, what does he do? He gives it all back to the Father, because the Father is the ultimate source. That's not weakness. That's order, that's love, and that's perfect unity. So let's think about that word again, given. Everything we have, our time, our health, our opportunities, they've all been given. Understand? All right? And one day, we'll give them back. The question is, well, how will we use what's been given to us? Will we use it for ourselves? Or like Jesus, will we use it to serve and glorify the one who gave it? So Jesus showed that the real power comes from obedience, real strength comes from surrender, and real authority comes from God, not from man. All authority in heaven has been given. All authority on earth has been given by the Father, so that through him we might learn to live the same way, trusting, humble, and ready to give back what's been given. Peace.